Morning, everyone. Perfect. Oh.
What's happening in Middleboro and surrounding towns? It's time for the Middleboro Weekend Review with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned for news, Middleboro news, here on 1530 WBBF. Hey, Joey, what's happening?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joey Driscoll. Welcome to the May 12th edition of Middleboro in Review. And before we begin, I want to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. Today is Mother's Day, May 12th. So I wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. Also, I want to thank the Miller Street Barn Band for coming on the show last week. They were very, very good. I enjoyed all their music, and I hope to have them back on very, very soon. So, let's get to the weather. It's kind of rainy out there today. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day, and hopefully today is not a complete washout. Yesterday was a very good day. Very, very good, very warm day. This week has been pretty good. So let's check the weather really quick. It is 49 degrees right now. Rain, hopefully not all day. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And yeah, we'll have the rest of the weather here in a little bit. It's just my computer is a little slow today. So let's talk about a little bit about the Boston Bruins. Big game tonight, Game 2 against the Carolina Hurricanes. They won in Game 1. So that's good. Now they need to win Game 2. Take a 2-0 lead in the series. It's very important that they pick up the win today, and hopefully they do that. Also, last night, the San Jose Sharks beat the St. Louis Blues 6-3. So now they have a 1-0 lead in the series. So if you want to call into the show, it is 508-822-1106. here on Middleboro in Review on WVBF 1530 AM. The National Basketball Association has 2 games today. 2 Game 7s. The Portland Trail Blazers versus Denver, and the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Toronto Raptors. These are going to be great games, whoever wins. The winner of the Trailblazers Denver game will go on to face the Warriors in the Western Conference. And in the Eastern Conference, the winner of Philly and Toronto will go on to face Milwaukee. So that should be a very, very good series. I mean, you should be very, very good Game 7s. And whoever wins the conference finals as well should be a very good series. So hopefully we see the right winners in Game 7. So I want to mention a couple of local sports that are going on today. The Middleboro softball team has a game coming up on Wednesday, May 15th at 4 p.m. against the Norwell Clippers. The Middleboro Sachems right now are doing very, very well. They are in the tournament. They got their 10 wins. They got their wins that they needed to get to qualify for the tournament. So now they're facing off against Norwell, and that once again should be a very good matchup this year. I mean this upcoming Wednesday. So also coming up in softball. Coming up in baseball, actually. The Sachems also have a game against Norwell on Wednesday the 15th. The Middleboro Sachems baseball team is doing very, very well and looking to continue their success. So hopefully the softball teams and the baseball teams in Middleboro can get a victory. So let's very quickly take a quick break as it is 12 past the hour, and we will be right back. There we go. Got the weather up. All right. Got the weather up.
Truck a little slow.
Computer problems today.
Huh?
Computer problems today. That's not good. I don't know why. Stand a little tired today. That's why.
You sound like a Quaaludes.
What?
You sound like a Quaaludes.
No. Just tired today.
You need to truck a little faster.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Thanks.
A little slow with the
Yeah, I know.
commercials.
Happy Mother's Day from Williams Trading Post Garden Center and Antique Shop in South Middleboro. And they are open with gorgeous, easy care, proven winner, hanging baskets, and more. Receive a complimentary packet of fertilizer with your proven winner hanging basket purchase. So go over to Williams Trading Post today. They are open. They are open today. So go over there and get your last minute Mother's Day gifts. And yeah. So now we have the weather up. So let us take a look at the weather for the next 7 days. Weather for the next 7 days. Today, 49 degrees. It is 49 right now. It is the high for today. And that's going to be the temperature today, and it will just stay around 49. It's going to rain today. It's going to rain tomorrow. 52 degrees with a low of 43. Tuesday, not looking much better. It's not going to rain, but it's not going to be sunny. 49 degrees. And Wednesday, also not looking too much better either, even though the temperature is up to 58. So we have Dawn here.
Hey, Joey, good morning.
How are
Happy
you?
Mother's Day to everybody out there, all the mothers. It's a special day, so I hope everyone enjoys it, their loved ones and all that good stuff. Hey, Joey, you were mentioning earlier about, you said it's going to rain on Wednesday? It's not going to rain on Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy, right? So,
No, it's just going to be cloudy.
Oh, that's good.
It's just going to be cloudy.
What's it going to rain, like, every day until...
Well,
we go
well, it's
underwater?
not going to rain. I mean, Monday it will.
Am I in the right mic here? I'm in the center mic. We're good, right? You got this one on?
Red is on.
All right, good.
Yep, you're on.
Nice.
You're good.
Well, it's raining. I guess everything's so green out there. Don't have to worry about dead grass anytime
That's good.
soon.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the reservoirs again. You got to think of the positive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now the reservoirs are filling up. So
Yes.
we have water to drink. And always in August and September, there's always droughts sometimes, and you can't water your lawn and all that good stuff. But
Yeah.
now there's water.
Yes.
But there's get careful. Anyone backing in the lawn, driving across. I've heard some horror stories this week about trucks backing in people's backyards for doing any kind of work. With a cement truck, that's fine, it's dry, and
Yeah.
sunk. Went down like the Titanic. They had to come in 2 wreckers.
Yeah.
It was loaded.
Yeah.
So anybody thinking they want to back in the backyard somewhere and do some work or have any heavy equipment in the backyard, twice.
Yeah.
Well,
Think twice.
everything's wet.
Yes.
Everything's wet. Looks dry on the top, but everything is just wet.
Yeah.
So, what do you got, Joe? Anything good?
What do I have today? Let's see. So, the Middleboro YMCA is going to be holding their annual 5K, 5/10K road races coming up. So, that will be on Saturday, May 18th at the Middleboro YMCA.
So that's next Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's coming up. YMCA, they'll be hosting their 19th annual Tispequin Run and Woody's Walk.
Tispequin. Okay.
Tispequin, yeah.
What's the route? Does it show the route? The way to go? Like go around the lake or something?
It does not, but I could probably look that up, and then I can put that onto my Facebook
That's the
page.
biggest body of water in Middleborough is Tispequin Lake, right? Okay, yeah.
I think so.
Can't really get there from here. You have to.
Yeah.
Not really.
And Woody's Walk at the beautiful Camp Yamicus, located at 375 Wareham Street.
Okay, yeah.
All pre-race day entries receive a T-shirt. That's cool.
They must just walk around the lake then, from the camp at the lake.
Yeah.
Okay. Drag everyone out onto
The road and everything. No, I don't think so.
Look into that. It'd be interesting on the route.
Yeah. Walkers begin at 8:30 a.m. and runners begin at 9. Register at the Middleboro YMCA or online at northeastrunners.com. A kids fun run, babysitting, and raffles are also available. If you cannot walk or run the race, please consider making a donation, sponsorship, or volunteering your time. All event proceeds support the Middleboro Old Colony YMCA Cancer Survivors Program. Camp, scholarships, mentorships, family support, and so much more. For more information, please contact Jana Gardner at jgardner@oldcolonymca.org or call 508-947-1390.
Is there a time when the race is going to get started? Any information on that? On
The
that article?
Yes, walkers begin at 8:30 a.m. and runners begin at 9 a.m.
You said it's a 5K?
5/10K road
wow.
race. Road race.
Wow.
Yep. So
I wonder if there's going to be any. I wonder if it's 10K. Then it's definitely not around. They must run around the lake, or maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, should kind of look into it. Maybe. Anybody to know about any road closures that might be happening for anybody for next week?
yeah. I wouldn't think so, but I will look into it.
Yeah, a lot of
I
times,
will look into
a lot
it.
of times they don't road close.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
Okay, so let's mention another high school baseball game that is coming up. This game is going to be on Friday, May 17th. Middleboro will face Somerset Berkeley Regional. The Somerset Berkeley Regional Raiders, who are 1-12, versus the Middleboro Sachems, who are doing very, very good this season.
What's their status?
They are 8-3 right now.
That's not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. They're well on their way to tournament, I think, in my opinion. I think they will make the tournament this year.
Middleboro has good sports teams all around.
Yes,
They always have.
they're and even in sports that they haven't done too well in, they're on their way up.
Right.
Tennis is starting to get really good.
Yeah.
They've picked up some wins. I'll be mentioning it later on in the program where they did pick up a win. And yeah, they're all around. Soccer is picking up wins.
Does Taunton play Middleboro in the high school softball league usually?
I don't know.
No,
I do not think so.
No, a different league. Or
I do not. No, I do not think so.
The schedule's behind you, isn't it?
Schedule is on WVBF.com. You can look that up.
Look that
Or
up.
hometowntalk.com. I will look that up.
On WVBF 1530 AM.
Yeah, I will look that up right now. So so Middleboro on here has 4 games. We already did Rockland at Middleboro. The next one will be Middleboro at East Bridgewater.
In East Bridgewater or Middleboro?
No, wait a minute.
I think that happened.
East Bridgewater at Middleboro.
East Bridgewater. Yeah, you
Yes.
mentioned that last week, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
That will be a 3:20.
East Bridgewater's
game.
a good team this year too, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. They've always been a good team.
Yes,
They got good sports.
absolutely. Durfee at Middleboro,
Okay.
which is Fall River Durfee.
Okay.
Coyle Cassidy at Middleboro. To end our broadcasting schedule for the 2019 season.
Oh, that's gonna be something, huh?
May 31st on a Friday, 3:20 p.m. Coyle Cassidy at Middleboro. It
Nice.
should be a game. It should be a good game.
And when's that? What time is that?
That will be a 3:20 p.m. game.
On this radio station.
On this radio station, Friday, May 31st.
PBS 1530. The
last
game of the season.
Of the regular season.
They really this station really dedicates to the softball.
Absolutely.
I mean, the shows usually go on, and they have to go around the shows, and the shows have to go a little shorter than normal. But they get their softball, and they make sure that's top priority. That's awesome because
it is.
That's dedication from people here.
Absolutely.
That they really want to bring this on. And I think a lot of people like listening to the softball, so a little flexibility always is a good thing, right, Joe?
Yep.
Right.
So let's talk about Middleboro softball. Middleboro softball team qualifies for tourney with win over Brockton. So they had a game against Brockton where they picked up a 9-4 win, and they are actually 10-4 on the season. So they pick up that win. They are now in the tournament. So let's hope they keep winning to build up their record for the tournament. It's gonna be a good tournament. So we picked up our 10 wins. We won 9-4 against Brockton. That's gonna be good. The tournament's gonna be good this year.
So hope the weather stays nice.
Yeah.
Had enough rain. We got our water. The reservoirs are filled up. Grass is growing.
Yeah.
Plants look good.
Yes.
Now we need the sunshine.
The weather needs to stay good.
Yes.
Hopefully we get some sun this week. It's not looking good, but hopefully we get sun this week.
No, it's not. But whatever.
Hopefully, I'm hoping. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
see.
hopeful.
It's up to the God.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. All right, so we have. What do you have? What do you have today?
Well, you said you had an article on South Coast Rail. There was an update on that.
I do. So the Middleboro Selectmen pick up South Coast Rail talks with Mass DOT. So this article here is from May 10th. The Phase 1 plan for the South Coast Rail, which will connect New Bedford and Fall River to South Station in Boston, through the construction of a new station at Pilgrim Junction.
Excuse me. You said Phase 1 is
Phase
Boston
1
to Fall River?
No. Phase 1 plan for South Coast Rail, which will connect New Bedford and Fall River to South Station.
Okay, Phase 1. Okay.
Phase 1.
I think Phase 2, not to jump in front of you, and it just, I don't think they got quite it right. They wanted Phase 2 to run up through Stoughton.
Mm-hmm.
That was going to be the deal. It was going to be the Stoughton line, and they were talking about electrifying it. That was like the grand plan, but they're going to electrify it. It's going to cost I think it would be more efficient.
It would cost
It would cost a lot, but the trains would run a lot faster.
Yeah, it would cost a lot, though.
They'd run through Easton, and there was talks about environmental problems going through the Cedar and Pine Swamps, running through Easton and Taunton.
Yeah.
Raynham, I'm sorry. But Taunton would have a train station downtown.
Yeah.
Downtown. I think that line would run pretty much right where 44 is, right? The old station where 44 Station Street.
Yeah.
I think that's where the station would be, if that line would run that way. But it looks like all the trains are going to be running through Middleboro and going that way.
Yeah. So this is supposed to be done. The new station at Pilgrim Junction in Middleboro. It's going to be slated to be done in September of 2023, according to representatives from Mass DOT. It was 2022, I believe.
What's the year delay, they say? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, 2 weeks before that, they had that meeting in April, and it was 2022. Now, 2 weeks later, it's 2023.
They announced that delay after that meeting.
How do you justify a year in span of 2 weeks? It's like they kind of knew
Not sure.
that it was going to be that way, and then
I think so.
Better tell them in this meeting it's 2022, and a couple of weeks will tell them what is that year?
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else that article say? And how was that? What
So-
was the selectmen meeting?
It was 3 hours, 3.5 hour long, 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
3.5 hours long. And South Coast Rail wasn't really the only thing that made it 3.5 hours long. There was some other stuff on there. I'll get to the agenda for that meeting. I'll mention some things.
Anything else to report about the South Coast Rail? Or is that
So
pretty much
Gene
it?
Fox, project manager for South Coast Rail, gave a summary presentation to the Middleboro Board of Selectmen on May 6th, requesting this time as a way to directly convey key details that have come about in the last year through meetings and communication with the planning board, as well as to quell past accusations from officials over a lack of transparency perceived with the project. This is the first time in a long time where we are able to communicate all the great stuff that has been discussed with the planning board, said Fox to the selectmen.
Okay.
Let's see. The Middleboro route, which is now estimated to cost $1.047 billion. A lot of money. $1 billion, pretty much.
Around $1 billion?
Yeah.
Sounds right. But
$1
that's
billion.
half the route infrastructure's built already.
Yeah.
I don't think people are really getting into the nuts and bolts of how this is all going to work, because there's 3 lines coming from South Station that share the same track. Greenbush, Plymouth, and the Middleboro line,
Yeah.
or Kingston line, or whatever. They run the same track until Braintree.
Yeah.
Greenbush branches off right before Braintree, but I'm not sure how they're going to do it. They don't have a lot of single track on that. And a lot of towns, I know the town of Holbrook has a speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope the best. I hope they could really, sometimes railroads can run real good, and sometimes railroads are so slow that people are going to get out of there, not take the train and drive because it's so slow.
Yes.
Needs to move. That's the bottom line. So
The new start date for the Middleboro route, September 2023, up from the previously announced completion date of late 2022, is based on 3 separate validations from consulting partners on the project construction's timeline, according to Fox. The Pilgrim Junction station will hold roughly 500 parking spaces. That's a lot of parking spaces. How much does the train station in Lakeville, Middleborough have now?
I don't know. They're probably about the same. Maybe 700. I don't know. Never got out and counted them.
Yeah, it looks about the same.
Where exactly? We got to look into that. That's what we'll do. We're looking to find out exactly where Pilgrim Junction is going to be. We're going to count on how many parking spots Lakeville, the current Lakeville, Middleborough station has compared to that. And we need to, where it's, Pilgrim Junction, it's on the main line, but where?
Yeah.
I can't think of where they got to put it.
Yeah, and we did go out and traverse the route a little bit. We went and we did that a little bit too, right?
Yeah, I get an idea where the station's going to be.
Yeah.
We got to get back to you on, because I don't want to be giving out the wrong information of where the station's going to be, but we have an idea what the route's going to be.
Yeah, we have an idea where the route will be.
Who knows? The team might change their mind again.
Yeah.
You did reach out to the general manager team, the office. I
did.
I did. And they said they couldn't.
They couldn't get the interview this time around.
So we'll try again, Joe.
We will try again.
All right.
Hopefully we will be able to get them.
Wouldn't that be great if the director of the TMDA came here like 7 in the morning, drove all the way to Taunton to be on your show?
Yeah,
that'd be something.
awesome.
I'll get some listeners then, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna look into it, right? You gonna call? We can call.
Absolutely, I will look into that.
And I guess like Andy Dufresne and what's that movie? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't off the top of my head.
You know what I'm talking about. That we all know that.
I probably know. I just don't know off the top of my head.
Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
He didn't quit in the movie. He didn't quit. until he got his library. And he just kept writing letters and calling and calling and
Yeah,
calling,
yeah,
calling, and
yes.
And he finally got what he wanted because he just wanted to go away.
Absolutely.
We're not going to get that bad, but we will reach out again to the BTA director's office and see about getting him on the show and explaining that, because I think we got some questions we want to ask.
Yes.
More about efficiency, mostly. Train's great, but it's no good if it runs 30 miles an hour. You might as well just get on a walk, right?
Yeah.
And I love the idea of a train. It's environmentally sound. But like Bob,
Trains, yeah. I love being on a train.
well, Bob was talking on the afternoon show about 6 months ago. He was talking about monorails.
Yeah.
So, all right, well.
Trains are good until, they're slow because of certain things.
It's not the idea they're slow because the track's unsafe. It's a lot to do with politics. A lot of the towns, we don't want the trains going by 50. We want them going 50 instead of 80.
Yeah, and you were mentioning, and you said you were on a train ride down to Framingham.
Yeah, no,
that was slow.
That was wicked slow.
Yeah,
too many stations.
Yeah.
In between. I mean, you can't go and just pull them all off. People depend on them, but it's like it's nothing high speed, nothing.
Yeah. So, if you want to voice your opinion on South Coast Rail and monorails, please give us a call at 508-822-1106 here on Middleboro Review on WVBF 1530 AM, Middleboro, Taunton. So let's take a quick break, and we will be right back after this.
Shouldn't you be like pressing those buttons? Are you off?
Yes, we're on.
You sure?
We're good.
Should you be pressing those buttons as you're talking at the end so you don't have the delay?
Yeah, probably.
Why are you
Probably.
There's too much of a delay.
I know.
You got push Jim's show now?
I already did the last one, the last commercial break. All right.
You should be pressing those buttons when you iron off.
Absolutely. Yep.
You'll work on that.
Okay.
There's too much delay.
Yep.
Do you have any delay on Chris Keach's show?
No,
Or Johnny's show?
I don't know.
But, engineer and him.
Can't
producer.
tell.
That's that.
I can't tell. I don't know. All right. One more commercial,
But I mean,
then a live read.
when you engineer only, I don't hear those gaps.
Yeah.
How come there's a gap when you engineer and post? You gotta, Joey. Go ahead. Let's get a better expression than that.
I know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think? Just
Because I'm talking and doing something at the same time.
okay, chew bubble gum, walking, chew bubble gum.
Okay, hold on. Happy Mother's Day from Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop in South Middleboro. They are the best place to find gorgeous proven winner hanging baskets and gifts for mom. Celebrate mom on Friday, May 10th at our that was last week. I'm sorry, guys. Happy Mother's Day. Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop in South Middleboro is open with gorgeous, easy care, proven winter hanging baskets, and more. Receive a complimentary packet with fertilizer with your proven winter hanging basket purchase. So we are back here on Middleboro in Review, on 15:30 a.m. WVBF. So you were talking to me earlier. You had something that was going on in East Bridgewater. What was?
That was somebody just noticed yesterday. They were doing a. What makes mine again? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Hold on one second. There you go. You're on now.
This one here?
You're good. Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I saw something in Bridgewater Center. I went through Bridgewater Center a couple times yesterday, and they were having a big cleanup. Looks like they were volunteers. It looked like it was Noonan Trash Disposal Company. I think CL Noonan. They had one of their garbage trucks there, and they had a septic truck, a pumping truck, a septic. It was there, looking brand new, all shiny and new. And they looked like they had a time, but in the morning they were all picking up trash. I noticed they were in the yellow shirts that said Noonan, and I'm not sure if it was a volunteer for the town and they got the free T-shirts or they were employees there. It was an employee thing, but by the time lunchtime came around, when I came back about 1 o'clock to the center, they had a little musical thing going on in the alley. You ever heard of the alley?
Yes, I have.
Yes, they have performances in Bridgewater Center. It's a little alley there, right there in the center of town, and they got seats, and it's usually a little stage.
Yep.
And I've had friends who were in bands play there too a couple times, but it's a nice little spot. And I'm not sure what they were doing, but they were picking up all the trash in Bridgewater Center. Looking pretty. A lot of trash. A lot of people don't like the litter, but
Yeah.
I figure a lot of people who own pickup trucks, they throw stuff in the back of trucks,
Yes.
and they don't realize it's blowing out on the highway.
Yeah.
I own a pickup truck, but I make sure that you look in the back of my truck, there's nothing. There's no trash, nothing. That's how it all blows up. You don't realize, especially the Dunkin' Donuts cups, they're all over the place. And water
Yes.
bottles, they're everywhere. Water bottles are everywhere. What's with people in water bottles?
Yeah. What's with, people? What's with trash ending up in the ocean? I mean,
Well,
that should be stopped.
You gotta start on like Route 138 first.
Yeah.
All
All
the trash.
yeah, all of that should be stopped. Littering should be
If everyone
stopped.
says they're environmentally, they vote environmentally, and vote for environmental conscious politicians, and then they're throwing trash out. Oh, how's that work?
Yeah.
And another thing too, I notice it all the time in my job, and I just can't understand it. I drive into these cul-de-sacs, and at 8 o'clock in the morning, all the
Speaking
people,
to the mic a little bit.
Which mic? This
You're
one here?
yeah, the red one. The red one.
Oh, okay.
A
Sorry.
little
Sorry,
bit low. That's why.
Uh,
There you go.
You see 4 or 5 of 6 people waiting at the end of a cul-de-sac for the school bus. And all 5 or 6 of the cars, they're all idling, number one. All the kids are in the 5, 6 cars waiting. And the cul-de-sac, I don't know, not even a 16th of a mile. It's probably a 3-minute walk from the father's house on the circle. They could easily all walk down the street, but no, they're like all in vehicles, and everyone's in their special vehicle. They're all running. They're all in the way when I try to get in there, number one, but so I don't care about that. I get around that easy enough, but I just don't understand it. Years ago, everyone went to a bus stop. The buses didn't stop in front of everybody's house. Now they do. I don't know what made that, but
Yeah.
all these people, I see it all the time.
Yes.
Maybe people don't realize what they're doing. Maybe they just get out, walk to the end of the road with your kid, hang out with your kid, and if it's pouring rain, I understand, but put a raincoat on. I don't know. I waited at bus stops all my life. I had to wear a raincoat. I didn't. My father was at work. My mother was at work. I don't know. I mean, it's different times these days, but everyone's just sitting in their SUVs, idling. Maybe if you want to walk to the bus stop with your kid, do that. Sit in your car, walk back to your car, hop in it, and go to work. I don't get it, but that's just me.
So I want to read a post from the Middleboro Mess Movers. They're going to be having their monthly trash pickup. They go out every month and they pick a location to pick up trash. And this month it will be Saturday, May 18th, from 9 to 11, with Sunday, the 19th, being the rain date, in case it rains next Saturday.
Oh, it's not gonna rain. It hasn't rained in weeks around here, right?
we will check the weather before the end of the hour to see if it does rain on Saturday.
Do they-
Hopefully it doesn't.
Are they?
But
Is there a location, Joe? Where are they gonna?
they don't. It's not saying here on the post.
Okay.
So
You should try to reach out to her, that people.
I will.
That
I will.
organization. Maybe try to get them on the show. We could push their agenda.
Yeah.
We did that a couple times a few years ago, right, Joey?
Yeah, we did it. We did it a few times. 3 years ago,
Oh yeah.
4 years ago.
Should try to do it again, but you're always here on Saturday mornings.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good thing for people to go out and take care of. That you drive by your car, you're driving down the road, 50 miles an hour. You don't notice the trash.
Yeah.
You don't walk night segment. I have a shop on Route 18 in East Bridgewater. It's, I don't know, it must be about not even 1,000 feet long frontage, and I'm always picking trash up. Always. Littering is, everyone thinks people don't litter. People litter all the time. It's bad.
On May 23rd, the Middleboro High School, there is going to be a That's Entertainment. This is the 41. It's the 41st That's Entertainment. This year, it will be Breaking Badly. It will be May 23rd, 24th, and 25th, 2019, at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10, and it will be at Middleboro High School in the auditorium. So that should be a very, very good event. Everyone should definitely go out to that
You
event
said
as
May
well.
23rd?
The 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It will be 3 nights.
What days are those?
I could look that up in just a second here. 23rd. May. Oh, where's May? Oh, there it is. 23rd is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
23rd is Thursday, 24th is Friday, and
Yes.
25th is Saturday. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay.
23rd, 24th, and 25th. So, definitely go out to that event.
Good
as
taste of
well.
the town too, right?
Taste of the Town's coming up on May 16th. I will get that up after the last break, and I will read that. So, speaking of last break, let us quickly do that, and we will be right back. 320, enter, boom.
Joey, when you're talking, can you put in Can you put in like the numbers and wait on the last number and just press the last number when you're ready to? Can you do that?
I'll try that, yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't kick on until you hit the last number, right?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Absolutely. Okay.
Don't read the last. Don't read the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You got a focus problem, right?
No.
I think you do.
Not
You're
really.
working on that. You do the same thing. You read the last one. You gotta make sure you know what you're reading.
The last one wrong? What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, Trading Post.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, because I read the May 5th one.
Yeah, but I mean,
I did that last week too. Alright.
then
That's
highlight.
fine. Yeah, I should highlight that.
You got the highlight button there?
No,
What
it's
you
on the
got?
computer.
Orange. What?
It's on the computer. I just can't.
You gotta make sure you read the right one.
Alright, I will.
You gotta, you know?
Alright.
Okay.
I only have one commercial here. Alright, find 320, enter, boom. I have one here. Alright, we're back. I only needed to do one there on
What?
that commercial break.
What you gotta do?
Because I do
Are you doing
My-
Williams Trading Post?
yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Alright. Happy Mother's Day from Williams Trading Post Garden Center, an antique shop in South Middleborough. They are open with gorgeous, easy care, proven winner hanging baskets, and more. Receive a complimentary packet of fertilizer with your proven winter hanging basket purchase. And they are located at 556 Wareham Street in Middleboro, Massachusetts. 508-947-1598 if you want to contact them.
That's just a little south of the Rock Village exit on 28. Get off down there and you head down, and it's on the right-hand side heading 28 south.
Yeah, they are on the Wareham side of the bridge there at the gas station.
Yeah, the mobile there. And
yes, the mobile, and then
south.
Yeah.
And it's right on the right-hand side. You pass the pet cemeteries on your left, and a couple clicks past the pet cemetery on your right. Plenty of parking out front. And they're open now, right?
They're open.
Are they open now? They open, what time are they open? 7?
Well, they open, I believe, either 9 or 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes. So, they're open today. It's Mother's Day. Second Mother's Day
Well,
gift.
go online, find out.
I will. They are open today. I just want to make sure what the...
I think they open earlier than that, don't they, Joseph?
Depending on...
It really depends on...
Depends on the holiday. Yeah.
No,
Well,
sure.
it doesn't depend on the holiday, but... It depends... Maybe on the weather?
No.
No.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Yeah, it definitely depends.
So
It's Mother's
what's
Day.
the time? What time they open? What's it say?
It says here they're open at 9.
They open 9 today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sunday.
They open at
Thursday through Sunday, they're open 9 to 6.
9 to 6. Okay,
Yeah.
that's their hours. 9 to 6. Okay, so at 9:02, you go down the Williams Trading Post in Middleboro, Route 28,
Definitely, yeah.
and get something for Mom if you already haven't.
Last
Don't go to
last second.
Walmart. Don't go to Lowe's. Don't go to any of these places. Go to that place because you'll find something. You'll find what you're looking for.
Absolutely, they have a
And
lot
you'll
of
be
stuff.
in and out.
They have a lot of stuff.
And anybody who's anybody, like me, because my mother lives in Florida, so. But if you live here, I'd probably have to get it today because I went and got it yesterday, and I didn't get it last week. And mostly guys out there. So if you're listening and you need something for Mom, go down to Williams Trading Post on Route 28, South Middleboro. You get something for Mom. Don't forget Mom. Very important.
Yes.
Mother's Day only comes once a year, and they'll remember that if you don't get them something. So make sure you get them something at Williams Trading Post.
Absolutely. All right, so we're back to the sports here. So the girls' Sachem's tennis team beat Mashpee on May 9th. 5-0. 5-0 sweep against the Mashpee High School ladies tennis team. So they did a very, very good job in that matchup. Like I said, tennis is on its way up. For sure. Both teams are doing really good.
You filmed a tennis.
I did. I did.
How was that?
It's tough. It's tough to film. It's tough to film.
What's
tennis.
harder, filming tennis or basketball? Because I know you've done both.
Tennis.
Tennis?
Yeah. Tennis is a little bit harder.
You did that tennis, you did that for, who'd you do that for? You did it for school, right?
The school, yes.
That was, okay.
Tennis is a lot harder to film.
And you put that...
Because you're doing it out... In Middleboro, there's the fencing, and then the court. You're doing it from outside the court. There's a fence in the way, so it's kind of a pain.
Right. So how do you focus your camera? I mean, back and forth. I mean,
Yes,
your
yeah.
neck must have been killing you by the end of the day.
It's a pain.
Right. I saw that footage you did, and hard thing to do, but...
Yeah, and I did that tennis game for a highlight that I did in the TV class at Middleboro High School.
Right. TV production, right?
TV production.
Yeah.
Yes, I
It
did.
was What was that, a Middleboro? What's the name of the station? Middleboro what? Station?
Middleboro Educational Television.
Right.
MET.
Right. It's funny how Middleboro has two entities. They have MatCam, which does all the government stuff, and they got Middleboro Education Television, which does all the school stuff. A lot of towns don't have that. A lot of towns have to share. They share it.
Yeah.
But it's funny how Middleboro has its own two entities. They have anything to do with the school and anything to do with the any of the games or any the school committee meetings, whatnot, is under that channel, and anything to do with the government meetings and what's going on in the town is dealt by MatCam. So
Yeah.
that's awesome how they have that separated, and so it's really it's really transparent. It's really broad based compared to other towns who have to only one entity does everything, and they probably don't have the content. And they probably don't have half the material that
Yeah.
Middleboro has. Middleboro doesn't. They have everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to bring that up. That's Middleboro really has that going for them. They always have. They always have it going for them.
Yeah.
I think other towns have the same thing, but growing up in Middleboro and you're dealing with both of them, you could see it. So that's good.
So the team that Middleboro was facing when I filmed Middleboro tennis, Middleboro boys tennis, was Cohasset. The Cohasset Skippers. And the Cohasset Skippers are facing the Middleboro Sachems in baseball. Coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m.
In Middleboro?
It is a home game. Yeah,
Wow.
home game. Cohasset versus Middleboro. That should be a good game. Both teams are very, very good.
Oh, that's good.
So that should be a really, really good game.
A lot of talent down here in the South Shore. A lot of good teams.
Yes, absolutely. Taunton's been really good.
Yep. East
In
Bridgewater's
softball.
a good team.
Yeah.
Middleboro's a good team. Sounds like Cohasset's a good team.
Cohasset's a really good team. Yeah. Some other really, really good teams in softball. We just had an amazing matchup a few days ago against Taunton and the second team in the league as well. In the whole state, actually.
Right.
Taunton and another team that was pretty much one of the best. These two were pretty much one of the best teams in the state. So, really, really good softball going on right now. A lot of teams are really good. And so,
It sounds like this
Yeah.
is the softball show for some reason. We talk so much about softball and sports.
softball is important
Yes.
to
Especially
WVBF.
this time. To WVBF.
To WVBF, yes.
They
Very
committed. I
important.
don't know any other stations that commit so much time to high
Yeah.
school
Exactly.
softball.
I really don't know either. I can't tell you what other station commits so much time to high school sports in general. I can't. I don't know.
Right.
So
That's awesome.
WVBF's really good at doing that.
You we're gonna take a quick look at the agenda of Middleborough. Are we running out of time?
We're running out of time.
Okay.
I have a couple of things for next week, so we will mention those next week. So what do you have in closing? What do you want to say in closing?
What do I want to say?
Yeah, what do you want to
I
say?
just hope it stops raining today.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I know rain's good, and you can never, you never want to chase off the rain.
I agree
Rain
with
is
you.
life. We understand. So is it sunshine now.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
our closing is Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's
All
Day.
the mothers out
Yeah.
there. We wouldn't be anywhere without the mother.
Yes.
You wouldn't
Exactly.
be anywhere without your mother, right, Joey?
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't be anywhere without my mother. I love her. I love my mother. I'm sure you love your mother.
I do.
And you're nowhere without your mother.
Yeah.
And if you don't have your mother, I'm sure she's looking down on you and taking care of you
Yep.
from heaven. So, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy
Joey?
Mother's Day, and we will see you guys next week. All right. Good show. Bye, everybody.